Welcome to the Daniel Boone National Forest, specifically the Beaver Creek Wilderness Area, and even more specifically, the Swain Ridge Trailhead. Is that correct?
That is all correct.
All right. We actually came in last night. You can see Camp Bedrock set up, and we got breakfast going back there behind us. A bit of a brisk evening, pretty typical Kentucky winter.
Yes.
Right at that freezing threshold, we kind of went back and forth between some snowflakes and rain. I think we're going to be in for rain the rest of the day. Now, we'll give you an update here and voiceover during our hike about backcountry camping, boondocking, and what that looks like in the Daniel Boone National Forest, some of our trials and tribulations along with it, and really what's expected, as well as some info on our hike. Let's get her going.
Nestled in the heart of Kentucky, the Daniel Boone National Forest is a captivating natural haven spanning over 700,000 acres of breathtaking beauty. This expansive forest, named after the legendary pioneer Daniel Boone, offers a diverse tapestry of landscapes, from lush green valleys to rugged cliffs and serene lakes. However, navigating its borders can be a bit like solving a puzzle, as the forest intricately weaves through sections of private property. The challenge lies in respecting the delicate balance between public access and private land, highlighting the importance of responsible exploration. Despite our deep desire to frequent the Daniel Boone National Forest, the challenges of those private property boundaries and limited support for vehicle-based backcountry camping have posed obstacles to our enjoyment. The lack of consistent regulations between districts and dispersed camping areas often leaves us in a conundrum. On this particular visit, we dedicated several hours to meticulous pre-planning, utilizing various apps and DNR resources. However, our efforts were met with disappointment as signs prohibiting camping seemed to be scattered everywhere we looked. Faced with uncertainty, we eventually resorted to setting up camp in the dark at our trailhead, unsure if we were in violation of any unposted rules. It's important to note that not all backcountry camping is discouraged in the Daniel Boone National Forest. The region is surprisingly accommodating to those willing to hike a bit into the woods and set up a tent. Backpacking enthusiasts will find the forest to be a welcoming haven for their adventures. However, for those of us who prefer the comfort of our warm and cozy truck accommodations, especially during the chilly winter months, the limitations on vehicle-based camping can be a bit disheartening. Despite our love for day hikes and exploring the beauty of the forest, we find ourselves yearning for a more accessible and vehicle-friendly camping experience.
Well, there you go. Hopefully you found some of that information on dispersed camping in the Daniel Boone National Forest useful. Now, always, if you've got contradictory or complementary information that you think would benefit others, by all means, leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. As far as the hike goes, we had just about 6 miles and just about 900 feet of elevation gain, really in 2 very long climbs up. So it's basically a long climb down. You kind of are at that elevation up and down, and then another big climb out. So it's really good if you're looking for sort of a long interval type of training. That's about the extent of my praise for the trail. I don't know that we would come back and hike this trail again. Marking was really bad in a few sections. Some maintenance is absolutely needed. If we were to revisit, it would be to volunteer to actually do some of that maintenance and things. Now, another thing is, and I'll pop up over here next to Alana, the route we were on, we were following along with an all trails loop here. In this particular section in general, we felt like we were rogue. Like, we just didn't know, like...
It looks like a path.
And here's the thing. We have experienced in this type of terrain with the rock cliffs and everything, where GPS, you're kind of following along the line someone else has recorded, but you're just off of it. I'm not sure if we actually followed that section where we had the most trouble correctly or not. Again, it is this section of trail right there where it was really bad. For the most part, the rest of it was basically old logging roads or roads, and really very easy. Even though there were some down trees and things you had to jump across, a little bit of mud, not too bad, especially since the trail was marked at a little more difficult when it comes to it. So anyway, a beautiful thing about hiking like this is we're all alone. We've been here all alone since last night. Our truck is all alone now. The other parking lot, which you saw, was also all alone. So if you're looking to be remote and be in the woods and not have other people around,
This
it's
may
great.
be your place.
If you're doing it in the winter like us, might need orange. If you're not a hunter, it is still hunting season through the end of January for some kind of thing. So that's why you see us wear a little bit of orange and make some extra noise. Sorry, hunters, if we bothered you. Anyway, hope to see you again soon someplace else. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.